This video, these are really strong opinions one way or the other when it kind of seems nuanced. Maybe I'm wrong. I was like, are we looking at something else? Thought process. And then I'm having this conversation with a guy who has a different opinion than, because I didn't necessarily see, oh, she definitely did nothing wrong, but it did seem, in my opinion, excessive. Anyways, I digress. I still don't really know how I feel. But
At least you're very honest about that.
in the conversation, that was obviously the stake that he saw me in, is very much pro Renee Good, bad ICE agent. Not that I felt that way, but that's how he was approaching the conversation.
He put you in that box.
Yeah, and again, I understand that. I didn't blame him for that, so I am having respectable replies to him. And his replies to me, it was as if he was reading a completely different comment. Like, I'm saying, oh, hey, oh, that's really interesting. This is what I saw, but I was kind of what was it? What did I ask? He said she clearly went straight forward, and I was like, okay, she would have ended up directly across the street, correct? Perpendicular with the sidewalk. Is that the case, or did she, like in my video, end up the street somewhat parallel to the side of the street?
So you're clearly commenting, trying to get more information.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, just wondering, what do you see with your eyes?
Sure.
Like, no opinions, just did she end up perpendicular with the street completely across the street from where she started, or was she across the street and up the street, which is what the video, now I know we all saw the same video.
Yes.
But at the time I was like, what is happening? I was
Right.
reeling. So, again, I digress. His response was literally, oh, liberal, brainwash, look at you, nothing I can say is gonna change your mind, blah. I was like, wait, what? What? I didn't even have an opinion there.
Yeah.
So are my comments being changed also? Like, what is happening? To the point that I literally screenshotted my comment, replied to the comment, and said, please can somebody tell me what this says?
So a side effect of the Ash conformity test is also having a prepared argument no matter what that person says, because you don't necessarily have a real argument, right? Like when they confront you and they go, well, it's clearly a triangle, so why'd you put square? You're immediately going to try to defend themselves. And so they're already like kind of rehearsed like a little argument as to why.
So you think that people aren't even actually reading and responding to me, but just responding to what they assume I said?
I think that they're 100% assuming that if you're not with us, then you're against us.
What is the point of these discussions, guys? Like, why are we taking part in discussions that are with a wall?
I think that some people, I don't think everybody feels this way on either conservative, libertarian, or liberal side. I don't think a lot of even the normal majority feels this way. But I do feel that on all parties there is a push for it. Only sometimes I feel like out of pure boredom. I don't even necessarily think that all things like that come down to government conspiracy. I think that one side would be very bored without the other side. I
Yeah.
think some people very much enjoy the argument.
Yeah.
And that's where two people's lives, or a bunch of people, Charlie Kirk's life, other people's lives, have been put in the post that you sent to me. They're subhuman, but not necessarily because of what side they're on, just because they're good for a good show.
Yeah.
Twisted, but I feel like you'd see that more than you'd like.
Yeah. Yeah, it really hurts me.
Yeah.
This hurts my heart.
It's a bit disgusting. That's where I don't like thinking about people subhuman. I didn't want that woman to die any more than I want anybody else to die.
Not at all.
No.
And that's where I don't understand the arguments that completely get away from the point. Like, all of a sudden it's like, well, she did this. Oh, clearly she's possessed by a demon in this protest picture. And like,
Sure.
why doesn't, none of that matters?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
None of that matters. It was
love
a
the
human
extremists.
driving a car
Right.
that happened to have a really
Now-
intense situation. An ICE agent that happened to be doing a job panicked and made a split-second decision, right or wrong.
Now
it happened.
I will bring up some other points to the argument. I think it's only fair. Her partner, people kept calling her lesbian friend.
It was her wife. They're married.
Assuming it was her wife.
Yeah, they are legally married.
Okay, I don't know why everybody kept using that. I saw it in multiple chat areas too.
It's a way to just diminish their
Sure.
being somehow. I don't.
I know. It was just odd because even like to New York Post, I wouldn't think that would have used it. I assumed they would have used wife, but I don't know. Anyway, so
So
her
her
wife
wife,
was outside of the car provoking.
yeah. And
And
to be fair, she has come forward and shown so much guilt and says, I was responsible. I caused this. I told her to drive away. She knows and acknowledges her part that she played.
well,
But I agree, she was being a little bit crazy.
I commend her for taking accountability. That's huge, and I'm sure a lot of people on what I say, my side of the algorithm will never see that. I think that's important to share.
Yeah.
She did take some accountability there, but I definitely think both both people were in a situation they just shouldn't have been in. ICE agents should be allowed to do their job.
Yeah.
Every country has their form of ICE agents.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be treated the same way if you were somewhere like in France illegally.